Yeah. We live. Thank y'all so much for joining us for another installment of Influencer Radio right here on the Real 1100 AM. We have the number one business rated show, the number one rated business show right here on Real 1100 AM. We are so happy that you guys decided to spend your Monday with us.
Could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us.
To be here with us.
And we appreciate it.
We got a few announcements that we need to go through real quick. First of all, thank y'all so much for all the support and all the love that you guys have been showing me in social media. The Rice Awards voting has officially ended. I don't know if we won. We will find out soon enough. But the Rice Awards voting, thank y'all so much for voting every day. I know so many people that was out there hitting that vote button for Kevin C. Pride daily, and I really do appreciate it. Shout out to my wife. Shout out to my 7-year-old that told me to vote for myself every day. Shout out to my 12-year-old that had the whole 7th grade class voting for me. So hopefully we won. Now, I am officially an author. Had no idea. Yes. I'm a part of an anthology book entitled The Voices Behind Mental Illness. I can add that to all the rest of the titles that it's starting to get long. I got to be honest with y'all. But it's Taking Off the Mask. This is the 4th installment in this series. It is available on Amazon. Once again, you can go look for it. Voices Behind Mental Illness, Taking Off the Mask, Series 4. And all the proceeds that come from anybody that purchased the book, especially for me, they are going directly to this charity that's supporting stopping suicide and supporting mental health. Now, today I wanted to get into what's your why. And this kind of feeds back into what we were talking about last week when we were talking about the 3 Ps in perspective. So what is your why? Okay?
My why. I like it. I like it.
Now, everyone has a why. Do you know yours? All right? And I want to talk about what is your why and what is the importance of your why and why your why needs to be bigger than your excuses. All right?
Ooh, yeah. Hey, now you're talking.
All right. So, today, if you have ever faced a significant crisis in your life, you have experienced the power of purpose to tap reserves of energy, determination, and courage you likely didn't know you had. Your mission was clear. Your goal was compelling. Your focus was laser-like. The potential was tapped. The power of purpose is similar to the energy of light focused through a magnifying glass. That fused light has little use, but when its energy is concentrated, as through a magnifying glass, the same light can set fire to paper. Focus its energy even more, as with a laser beam, has the power to cut through steel. Likewise, a clear sense of purpose enables you to focus your efforts on what matters most, compelling you to take risks and push forward regardless of the odds or obstacles. That is very, very powerful. So, all right, we want to get into this thing. Now, he who has a why can endure any how. Knowing your why is an important first step in figuring out how to achieve the goals and excite you and create a life you enjoy living. Now, what is your why? Everybody has some type of why, a reason for existing, a reason for waking up, and a reason for doing what you want to do in life. I mean, everybody's got some type of purpose that they're living from. And this specifically is talking to entrepreneurs and people in business, because it is very important when you're an entrepreneur, and it's very important when you're in business to really, really know and focus on your why. Because I got to be honest with you, you're going to have some rough days. You're going to get punched in the face a couple times. You're going to get some stuff thrown at you that you just were not ready for. So knowing your why is what really helps you keep going and keeps you from quitting. Because I'm telling you, in this entrepreneurial world, you're going to have to face all kind of obstacles. But knowing your why helps you get through those tough times, those long nights when you can't sleep, when you're up at 3 o'clock pacing the floor. Knowing that why, remembering that why you started this, what was the purpose of starting this, really helps you get through these type of times. Now, what makes you come alive? The word inspire comes from the Latin meaning to breathe life into. Accordingly, when you are working towards things that inspire you, it literally makes you feel more alive. What makes you come alive isn't referring to taking your dream holiday or watching your favorite team play football. It's bigger than that. I'm talking about a why that moves up the food chain from being about you to being about something bigger than you. It's about connecting with what you're passionate about, knowing that when you focus your attention on endeavors that put a fire in your belly, you grow, impact, and influence in ways that nothing else can. Now, when you really, really are able to connect with that why, and you know your why, and you understand what you're doing it for, it can't just be for money. I think that's one of the biggest problems and one of the biggest things out there, that so many people get into this type of
quote unquote success.
It's success.
Success.
What is success?
I don't know what that is.
Because it's crazy. What I found is everybody has a different definition of success. And when I first started, especially as a young man, 19, 20 years old, my definition of success was being a millionaire, which ain't that big of a deal no more.
It really isn't.
You know what I'm saying? People hitting billions like left and right. But I think one of the bigger things is we have to be able to connect with our purpose in life and understand what it's here for. When I found that my purpose was not so much making money, but helping other people find their passion and be successful in their passion, that's when my business really started to come alive. And that's when I really started to really have success in what I was doing.
Yeah.
So
that's success when you start achieving those goals.
Exactly.
That you put aside. You know, they say, what do they say? Dreams. What was it? Goals without plans is dreams.
It's goals without plans fuel disappointment, something like that.
Yeah,
we had to look that one up because Denzel said that one.
Yeah.
Well, today I got some great guests here today, and I promise you both of them know their why. So coming up next, I have Miss Kathy Hood. She is from Women University, and she's here with a very strong and powerful why, and she will be coming up right after this break. Stay tuned right here on the Real 1100 AM. I am Kevin C. Pride, and you are here with Influencer Radio, the #1 rated business show on the Real 1100 AM. Stay tuned. You are now back with Kevin C. Pride here on the Real 1100 AM. We are the #1 rated business show on Real 1100 AM. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to Influencer Radio, and I am sitting here with the CEO of Marvelous Light Empowerment Association. How you doing, Miss Hood, today?
I am awesome, Kevin. Thank you. Doing great.
Thank you so much for coming in and sharing this time with us.
Well, thank you for inviting me. Thank you for having me.
And I'm all up in your business, and you got a lot going on, okay? So tell me a little bit about Women's University.
Well, Women University is a program under the umbrella of Marvelous Light Empowerment Association. Okay. And what we do, we help women to birth visions.
Wow.
So it can be whatever it is. If it's a business, if they want to write a book,
okay.
If they want a new career, they want a promotion on their job, or they just want personal development, whatever it is that they want to birth, that's what we help them to do.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Now, let's back up just a little bit. What is Marvelous Light Empowerment Association?
So Marvelous Light came about because of us realizing that's exactly what we need to be in the earth.
Wow.
Is that marvelous light.
That's powerful.
And what we do, we empower people. So it's not just about women.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yes.
Because I don't get to hear anything but about women these days, which I love. I got a beautiful woman and 2 beautiful daughters at home, so I'm not hating. But, I am a man.
Right. And so that's what we say. So Marvelous Light really is about empowering whoever, because whoever I meet, it is my goal that they walk away from me wanting to know just more about who they are and what they've been called to do here.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Now, tell me about, you've been chosen as a charity to receive the proceeds from Chairman Jeff Turner's annual fundraiser. Tell us a little bit about the Turner International Ball.
So Chairman Jeff Turner is the chair for the Clayton County Board of Commissioners. Okay. And so that's the county that I live in. Okay. And so every year he has this annual ball where they are celebrating the diversity of our county. Just all the different ethnicities and, so all the different backgrounds. And that's what makes us such a rich county. Okay. And so every year he celebrates our county with an annual ball, the International Ball, and they give a portion of the proceeds to a nonprofit in the area, in the county, that's doing great things. Wow. So when he called to say that we were chosen, so that tells me that they're paying attention and saying that we're doing great things.
That is a beautiful thing that people are paying attention to it.
Yeah.
Now, you wrote a book.
Yes, I'm like, how did he find that at?
I love authors. I recently became one myself.
Oh, congratulations!
Thank you. I wrote a chapter. I ain't get the whole book out yet,
Well, see,
but
yeah.
we're gonna be all right. So tell me about Keep It Simple Sisters.
Right. So the same thing. I just wrote a chapter.
Okay.
So it's a collaboration. But guess what? It's called, the title of the book is Kiss Destiny Fears Goodbye.
Okay.
And so KISS stands for Keep It Simple Sisters.
Okay.
And so we're talking about just keeping life simple.
Wow.
In order for you to be able to get to your destiny. It's not that hard. We know that it can be hard,
okay,
but it really is simple if we just do the simple things. You know
wow.
what I'm saying? So I'm in collaboration with 3 other beautiful women that actually all of them graduated out of Woman University.
Wow.
So they all have their own businesses that they started in, they started in Woman University, or they came in with the business, but we helped them to increase and take it to another level. And they are doing magnificent things.
So on the Woman University side, it sounds like you got a lot more going on than just motivational empowerment. So
it is.
Tell us a little bit more about the Woman University.
Okay, so Woman University has 3 phases.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now it's 4 because now it's Woman University 2.0.
Okay.
All right. So, but in the beginning, we started off with the Discover You, the Design You, and the Dare You phase.
Okay.
All right. So the Discover You is about teaching them about their gifts.
Okay.
So I'm a certified gift coach.
Wow.
So I teach people just really authentically who they are.
Okay.
And so they can learn to operate in their gifts and become just exactly who they are. They can embrace their own giftings, because guess what? So many other people will recognize those gifts and they will use their gifts to become successful.
That's beautiful.
And then the other people, the people who have the giftings that they won't trust, we help them to tap into those things and get them to understand that you can be successful being who you really are.
Yeah, I saw you earlier today. See, I told you I've been stalking you now. I saw you earlier today talking about fear.
Yes, and that's really the number one enemy out here is fear. And so many things that people are fearing is just here again. It's about keeping it simple, and that way we can keep ourselves out of that fear factor, keep us out of that space. And that's what we help them to do. So when they graduate Woman University, their confidence level shoots to the moon. I'm telling you, they come in very timid, very scared to speak, to share, to even begin to really design who they are. So that's the second phase of Woman University. We design who you are. So it's Discover You, then we design.
Okay.
And so in the design phase is where we provide accountability coaches.
Okay.
We actually say dream big. Let us help you create the blueprint of the roadmap. So they have to research, put the information together, and we help them through that. And sadly, that's where a lot of people fall off.
Okay.
Because they are afraid of what they are seeing.
That's true.
And then most people want to jump from thought straight into business or into that vision, not realizing that there's a process. And then the process is not always going to be easy, but it's
Lord
definitely
knows
worth
it's
it. Right. But it's worth it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's worth it. And so then it's the Dare You phase.
Okay.
And then at that point, what we just discovered and designed, we take them 4 weeks and we tweak them and help them prepare a presentation. They have to go before our Dream Tank panel.
Wow.
And so the Dream Tank is similar to Shark Tank, but our tank is much, much nicer.
Okay.
So you have to come and be a tank panelist for us.
I would love to do it.
That'd be great.
Wow.
So they have to make their presentation. We say it's good.
Okay.
So now we look into experts, people in their field. So we have people from political, Fortune 500 companies, small businesses, just a regular customer that could be a potential customer. And so we've had some magnificent things to happen out of that tank. You know, one young lady, she actually created a specialty sauce.
Okay.
And it had been on the shelf for like 10 years.
Okay.
And when she ran into us, it came off the shelf, right? And so what we did was help her. She found her bottles, her labeling, her shared kitchen, everything. She had done everything, got it approved through the FDA.
Okay.
And then all she needed when she went before the tank was the money to make her first batch.
Wow.
And you know what? When they heard all of that, we started a business scholarship right then and that day.
That's
and they
powerful.
gave her the money that she needed to produce her first batch.
That is powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Tell me this, because today we kind of talking about your why. Why do you do this?
It's my purpose. It's why I was put here. When I discovered my gifts, now I realize why I love people so much. My family was like, why you talk to everybody? Why you this? Why? I don't know. But anyway, do you know that person? No, I do now, know.
Yeah.
But it's the way that I'm built. But also, I have been down this path before. I mean, just having that entrepreneurial spirit and not having that assistance. Nobody would help.
That was one of the biggest things, because I used to own a studio out in Douglasville, and one of the biggest things I remember, when it was going good, and when I started to lose my studio and all this type of stuff, I just kept crying. It's just like, if somebody would just please help me, if I could just find some help. And then what I really found out was God was trying to show me how to be that help.
That's it.
Versus trying to get somebody to come save me. No, I want you to understand what it's going to take to go save others.
And that's exactly right. So every experience and that's what I call it. Most people, they take that and they wallow in it when it wasn't good experiences.
Yeah.
But I took all those bad experiences and good experiences and put it all into Woman University. And so we help women to be business owners, or to be authors, or to be personal trainers.
That is so
or
powerful.
Be a mom. Better. So one young lady just told me, she said, I just want to be a better mom.
Wow.
And when she finished that program, her and her daughters had a much better relationship. Because when I teach about the gifts, you begin to understand you. Okay. You begin to understand the people around you, so that way you become better mothers, better sisters, friends, whatever. And then you're not easily offended, and you don't easily offend people.
Wow.
And that was one of the things, I had to learn that for myself first.
That is so powerful. Now tell us about the event that's coming up one more time so we can support you.
Yeah, absolutely. So it is the Chairman Turner's International Ball. Okay. It's going to be held this Saturday, starting at 6:30 at the Georgia International Convention Center. Okay. And so we're just going to have a whole lot of fun, and we have different types of entertainment. So, I mean, we're going to have, I don't know all of it, but just the ribbon dancers, Chinese ribbon dancers. And
wow.
African hip-hop dancers. Yeah, so you can, yes, we can definitely work that out.
I don't know. I'm supposed to be at the Rice Awards. They say I might have one. I don't know. I don't know now. Okay. Don't congratulate me yet.
No. We're going to call it we're going to call it being he won.
Amen. Mm-hmm. Amen. And also tell us about the book and how we can support the book and where we can find it.
We are now, Kiss Destiny Fears Goodbye is on Amazon. Okay. So they can search it by the title.
Okay. Kiss Destiny Fears Goodbye.
Yes.
On Amazon.
On Amazon.
And I see it's you. It's Kathy Hood, Kelly Adams.
Kelly Adams.
And Dr. Deborah Johnson Blake. I love her. I know her.
Yes. So she actually went through the program as well.
Wow, okay.
Yes, and then Monique Russell.
Okay.
And so they are all powerful women.
I wasn't trying to leave you off Monique. She got something blocking her name on now. I wasn't trying to leave you off, though. Well, I'm so excited for you, and I'm so happy for you, and I really hope everything is just super successful for you. And we got to have you come back.
That'll be great.
All right.
I would love to.
And next time I want to hear about y'all doing something for some men, okay? Because us brothers just starting to fall off, okay? And I'm gonna need some. Matter of fact, I'm starting my own support group. Me and Devin right here. We starting our own support group for men.
Hey, sign me up. I'm ready.
Thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
Stay tuned. You are listening to the Real 1100 AM Influencer Radio. Kevin C. Pride will be right back. You are now back with the #1 rated business show right here on the Real 1100 AM Influencer Radio. I'm your host, Kevin C. Pride. Thank you so much, C. He done confirmed it. The #1. Thank y'all so much for joining us in studio today with me. I have more guests. Everybody is jumping on this show now. So today I have my good friends from Enjoy Life, Miss Dian Daniels and her husband, Omar Daniel. Thank y'all so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having us.
How y'all doing?
Good.
He gonna say something.
Thank you.
Hopefully. But so tell us a little bit about Enjoy Life Cleaning Service, because you guys are a lot more than just a Molly Maid and all this type of stuff. You guys are very inspirational. The whole brand is just a huge inspiration to people and women and cancer patients. So give us a little bit about Enjoy Life and tell us a little bit about your journey.
Okay. Enjoy Life Cleaning Services. We're based out of Douglasville, Georgia.
All right.
We started in the cleaning industry in 2006.
Wow.
But, it's really not about cleaning.
I know.
What we do is a whole lot more than that. We're looking for the side effect of what happens when your home is cleaned.
Wow.
So we had a husband contact us recently, and he's like, I am like the best husband ever because I hired you guys. So every time we come out to provide services for him and his family, it's date night at his house.
Wow.
So he takes his wife out on a date, and they come home to a clean house.
Wow.
He said, this is the best money I've ever invested. And they recently moved, and he said, that will always be in my budget.
Oh, wow.
To have, someone come in and provide cleaning services.
So my wife started talking to me like that.
You better do that.
So tell me a little bit. Today we're talking about whys. Mm-hmm. So tell me a little bit, why? Why Enjoy Life Cleaning Service and why cleaning service?
Because that's what it's all about.
Okay.
When you get up in the morning, I'm a mother, right? A wife of 20 years to my amazing husband. And we have 4 children. I have 2 grandkids. And on a daily basis, there's so much on your shoulders.
That's true.
Right? And then I'm an entrepreneur on top of that. So you have women out here that are going to work every day. They're entrepreneurs. They're taking care of their families. That's the last thing you want to do when you get home at the end of the day is clean something.
That's true.
So when we come in, it's like the maid fairies. The team goes out, takes care of your home, and then, you're able to come home and really enjoy your family and have a better quality of life. And that's why Enjoy Life came into play, because it's so important to have that time. Everyone's time poor now. We're running from here, there, everywhere.
Oh, my goodness. That is true.
Yeah, our kids are in activities. It just gets kind of crazy and hectic. So the services that we provide allows to have that quality of time with your spouse, with your children, and it gives you that freedom to live life on your terms. It's not so much, by a task list, you have to go home and take care of all these things before you can sit down and relax.
Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. Because I know every Saturday in our house is cleaning day.
Absolutely. And that's how it was, in my household growing up. I'm first generation Portuguese.
Okay.
So both of my parents were immigrants, came to the States, and Saturday, nothing happened till everything was cleaned.
That's true.
Yeah. Nothing was going on. Yeah, exactly. So nothing was happening until the afternoon. So we're really blessed and privileged to be able to serve our community in that capacity.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is beautiful. Now, you guys also do a lot to help women struggling, just everybody struggling with cancer. Yeah. So tell me a little bit about some of the work that you've been doing for cancer patients.
Okay. And this excites me. This excites me because last year we were actually serving women going through cancer treatment. And this year we're serving anyone in the community in the Douglasville, West Georgia area that's going through cancer treatment. And what we do is we sponsor them through a partnership with Cleaning for a Reason. That's a national organization. And so what it does, it's the bridge. So if someone's looking for cleaning services in our area, we are actually providing services to them at no cost.
Okay.
And we sponsor 2 families a month for 2 months, and we provide free cleaning services to them.
That is powerful. Now, you guys have a huge event coming up at Arbor Place Mall out in Douglasville, Knockout Cancer event. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yes, oh my goodness. Knockout Cancer event. We do sponsor the cancer patients, but we want to do more.
Okay.
We want to be able to sponsor a family that's going through cancer treatment every week for a year. And so we came up with the concept and the partnership with Vineyard Street Ball Classic, which is a nonprofit. And so we're going to do this huge fundraiser. We've rented the parking lot out at the Arbor Place Mall. We're going to have vendors and food trucks, and we have music. And so it's going to be a fun day. And we are trying to beat a Guinness Book of World Records.
Oh, wow. Okay.
By playing the game of knockout basketball. And we're trying to beat Mark Cuban's record.
Mark Cuban. Okay.
Yes.
701 is the record right now.
701?
Right now.
So tell me, what do you got to hit 701 shots?
No, we need 702 people to participate at the same time.
Wow.
Right, so we got to line everybody up
and
participate. So, we're calling out everybody from corporate teams, individuals, and school kids from 4th grade to 12th grade.
Yeah.
So we're trying to break the record.
Wow, that's powerful. I'm gonna tag Mark Cuban on social media and see if we can't get his attention.
Yeah, so anybody that's out there that can shoot a free throw, you're more than welcome to come, and it's going to help us raise $10,000 so that we can provide some house cleaning for cancer patients. Our goal is to clean one house every week for a year.
Wow.
Free of charge for someone that's going through cancer. It's very dear to our hearts. Diane's mom and my grandmother. They were in that situation, and we want to give a little bit of what we can do as a company and give back to people that are in a bad place right now.
Wow, because that was going to be another one of my questions. Why cancer patients? Because I noticed most time when you've had to personally deal with a lot of things, then a lot of times that really is what makes you connect to it. Like I support mental illness and mental health awareness because I've had to deal with that type of stuff in my life. So tell me a little bit about your why the cancer thing, because I know you had some serious bouts with this, right?
Yeah. My why is when my mom was 23 and I was 5, she was actually pregnant with my brother and she had cancer. She didn't know that.
Wow.
So she had osteocarcinoma in her knee, and the doctors were like, oh, it's just from the pregnancy, because she's like, I can't move my knee. So my brother was 4 weeks old when the doctor told her, your leg needs to be amputated. This is life or death. And she said, no, I like to dance. You can't amputate my leg, right? Wow. I just had this baby. So I remember that time when, they quickly baptized the baby because mom was going in for this surgery, and I was 5, right? Just kind of like, what's happening here? And she was in the hospital for 4 weeks after the surgery. And it took that community coming together and taking care of us, cooking for us, caring for myself and my brother. So it was that time. Now I reflect on it, and it's very powerful. So if we could actually take part in something, take a little bit of stress off of someone that's going through that in that journey, that matters, and that's close to my heart because someone already did that for me.
Now you can really see that connection to enjoy life.
Yeah.
Like you really can.
I had the opposite. There was no support for my grandmother because she hid it.
Oh, wow.
She didn't let us know.
Okay.
And she would go to her doctor visits by herself. She would deal with it by herself. And seeing that, and she was a strong woman. She was an entrepreneur. She took care of the family. Everybody would go to her home on the holidays. That's why I did my summers in Martha's Vineyard with her. So seeing it from that side, and sharing that with my wife through conversations we had in our marriage, I was like, that really bothered me because she didn't get the support that she needed because she hid it. And I don't want someone to have to hide that. And I want to be able to give support to a family that needs that.
Wow.
And so cleaning their room, cleaning their bathroom, wherever they're going to be is important to us. And we want to do that for someone.
That is so powerful, and you guys are so active in the community because you really you can see that connection to the community that you guys have, because you guys are super huge in Douglasville. I see y'all everywhere, and then just the whole structure of Enjoy Life. You guys also do a podcast.
Yes, we do.
So tell me a little bit about the podcast and what made y'all start. Y'all was watching my radio show.
We were watching you, Kevin. We were watching you.
Yeah, we're definitely influenced by you. Definitely. We had been talking about it for a while, and we just, put it on the parking lot.
Okay.
We have a parking lot, which is a pad that we write ideas on.
Okay.
And we get to them. And we were having lunch at the Blue Rose Art Bistro one day, and Michelle Jones is the owner.
Okay.
And, we have a great time with her, and she sat down with us and was like, we need to do a podcast.
Wow.
I was like, yeah. We were thinking about that, and we want to do it in downtown Douglasville because we love downtown.
Okay.
We have our office down there, and it just fit. The Blue Rose Art Bistro is a wonderful place.
Yes, it is.
Great art. And,
great breakfast.
Yes.
We're doing a show every Tuesday from 12 to 1.
Okay.
So we're doing it from DVille Buzz Facebook page. We go live Diane does an interview with influencers and people in the community talking about downtown Douglasville, talking about Douglasville in general.
Okay.
And it's a wonderful thing. Tomorrow we're gonna interview Superintendent Trent North.
Okay.
So it's just a great way to talk about and celebrate Douglasville.
All right. So all my Dougvillians. I don't know. What do you call people from Douglasville? Is that what you call them? Dougvillians?
I don't know.
Douglasvillians? I don't know.
I
But
just know
if
it's
you're
called
in
Douglasville.
Douglasville, make sure you check out the podcast. Now, you guys have been in business, you said since 2006. That's 13 years.
That's right.
Y'all seen some ups and downs, huh?
Sure did.
We have seen some ups and downs.
A lot of work. A lot of work.
I can imagine because we're talking about the why, and this is a business show, and we are followed by a bunch of business owners.
Mm-hmm.
So I always try to let people know because all of us got them horror stories. All of us got punched in the face a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it just happens in business, and knowing that why is the most powerful part of it. Is because that's what really keeps you going. So kind of share a couple of those experiences with us that you guys have had to face over these 13 years.
Yeah, it hasn't always been glamorous, right?
Oh no.
We started the business when the kids were all little.
Okay.
They were like at that time 4 children under 8.
Wow.
So, not all business is good business. And
That's
we
true.
learned that over the years. Just because the opportunity presents itself, it's okay to assess it and to say, this isn't the right fit right now.
Okay.
We had a couple jobs in the cleaning, business. And in the beginning, we were doing everything.
Okay.
Everything. So we were working this 7 days a week account.
Wow.
And we were traveling and we were like, yeah, we got this 7-day week account. But I mean, we were exhausted. We would get home, just basically pass out. It was so exhausting. And then we sat down and did the numbers.
Okay.
And we were making $3 an hour.
I've done that before.
Yeah. Not a good feeling, right,
Yes.
Kevin?
You can't feed 4 kids with $3
No.
an hour.
So we're like, okay, this isn't for us. And that's okay to say that. And just to know, knowing your numbers is very important.
Yes.
Sometimes we just take off and we're like, we're in business. What are your numbers? No clue, but
Yes.
we're in business, right?
Mm-hmm.
So just kind of pulling back and saying, is this worth my time?
Okay.
Is this fitting the need and the goal of what I stand for as a company? And it's okay to let things go sometimes and say, thank you. That's very kind of you, but this isn't the right fit for us.
That's true.
But the beauty of having your own business, and we've experienced this, we were at all of our kids' events.
Yes.
That's
Powerful.
you can't beat that.
You
Priceless.
can't.
You can't beat that.
Yeah.
And they realize it now as teenagers and young adults that we were there for them. And we came down here from New York to have a better quality of life.
Okay.
And we are able to provide that for our client and also for our family as well, because we were there for them. We were home at a good hour, and it was just a great thing that we've done. And really proud of my wife for doing this work with me.
You're so
Wow.
kind.
We're going to start crying in here in a minute.
I'm not going to cry.
But no, I think all of us business owners, we get to that point to where at some point you're just like, okay, this is not a business. I'm just an employee of myself, And I saw you guys, I've seen you grow from that level all the way to where you are now, because you guys got a lot of people working with you or for you at this point, right?
We're growing.
And you're not out there actually doing it anymore, right?
No, we're not in the field. That's the
And
growth
that's
part.
a beautiful feeling, I know.
Yeah.
Now there's more work to do. It's making sure the systems run,
Okay.
making sure the clients are taken care of, making sure that they have a good quality of life. That's important for us. And so also giving our staff an income that they can help take care of their families as well. We have a lot of females that work with us, and we want to make sure that we listen and take care of them so they can take care of their family.
And that is a very powerful feeling, and that's one of the biggest things that I had to learn when I was just freelance and doing the solo thing. Number one, it was a hard job, but the other side of it is if you have the ability to be able to put money in people's pockets, you're being selfish by not doing it, by not hiring people when you could actually be changing somebody's life and helping them to enjoy life.
Yeah.
Now tell me about some of the different type of homes and the different type of people that you serve. Like, is it just small residences, large residences, rich people? What's your demographic, and who do you actually serve?
That's a great question.
I'll go first because mine is shorter. I handle all the commercial.
Okay.
And we love small commercial accounts in preferably downtown Douglasville.
Okay.
In the surrounding West Georgia area that have 2 to 10 employees that want us to come in once a week and take care of their building. And so that's what I take care of. Diane has a whole different realm that you can ask her about.
Now, real quick, you said West Georgia. Now,
Yeah.
How far out are you saying West Georgia? Is that Six Flags on back, or is it?
Well, my furthest account for commercial is Union City.
Okay.
I take care of Southwest Christian Care. It's a wonderful hospice. I've been doing that since 2007.
Okay.
It's a great place.
Okay.
So that's the farthest I go. And everything else is in Douglasville.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, on the residential side, Miss Daniel.
On the residential side, we have various clients, right? We have our seniors that are retired, and they're kind of reached a point that they're kind of ready to have someone else come in and take care of their home. So our seniors is probably like once a month more so, where they're still maintaining things, but they need that little extra help.
Okay.
Then you have your families that are fast-paced and they need us to come in on a weekly basis.
Okay.
Then you might have the executives that they travel, and so we might go out and take care of them every 2 weeks. So it just depends. And the income range, it varies because some of our clients are on fixed income, and then some of our clients have more dispensable income.
Okay.
So it just depends on what your need is. So the first step is you give us a call. And I kind of talk to you for about 10 or 15 minutes because my goal is to come up with a success plan for you and your family.
Wow. Okay.
Every family has a different dynamic in regards to what they need. Like our client that he had date night every 2 weeks. We needed to be there every 2 weeks.
That's true.
And then, some of our clients, we haven't seen them. They've been our clients for like 13 years. We've never seen them.
Wow.
They don't want to see us. They want the maid fairy to come,
Okay.
take care of their home, and they're coming home at the end of the night, and they're just enjoying life, literally.
Wow.
So it just depends on what your individual need is. And that's my job to figure it out.
Well, if someone wants to connect with you guys and they want to take advantage of your service, how can they do that?
They can actually call, they could give us a call at 770-750-4645. Or
Tell us that one more time. This
Okay,
radio.
real
Slow down just a
slowly.
little bit.
770
Okay.
750-4645.
Okay.
They could give us a call, or they could go onto our website. We do have right on our website, they could book or request a quote.
Okay.
And it's www.enjoylifecs.com.
enjoylifecs.com. And if they want to check with you, if they want to connect with you in social media, how can they do that as well?
Great question. On Facebook, Enjoy Life Cleaning Services, and Enjoy Life Cleaning Services on Instagram also. And we are on
Twitter.
On Twitter.
And on Twitter.
Yes.
How's Twitter working for y'all? Do you really get anything from that?
We do news.
Okay.
We'll post some news. Yeah, and we also have a YouTube channel as well.
That's
Okay.
right.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank y'all so much for joining us today. We definitely appreciate you coming on here being a guest. And thank y'all so much.
Thank
Thank
you for
you.
having us, Kevin. Appreciate you.
All right, you're listening to Influencer Radio right here on the Real 1100 AM. We are the #1 rated business show right here on the Real 1100 AM. Stay tuned, and we will be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now back with the #1 rated business show right here on the Real 1100 AM. I'm your host, Kevin C. Pride. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to Influencer Radio. Right now, it's time for us to go over some Atlanta Business Journal hot topics.
Hot topics.
I don't know if anybody else. I live out on the west side, so
Okay.
I come in from the west side.
What part? What part? Quebec's trying to
Out
move
in
out there.
Douglasville.
Dougieville. So you from Dougieville?
Exactly.
Okay. All right. All right.
But did y'all see the smoke this morning?
Oh man. Okay. So yeah.
Dude, I thought Atlanta had been attacked or something. And it's the shame that we live in a society that makes you feel like something
Yeah, everybody
like
got
that might happen.
PTSD right now, man.
I
You
know,
everybody's
right?
responding, but no, it was supposed to be a truck fire. It was like a junkyard or something, like some kind of, not a junkyard, but like
It was-
2 junk trucks that were
Yeah.
on fire. But yeah, because of the location where it was and how high that People don't realize how high.
That. Like,
yeah, that's how Black Smoke rises.
I was way back at Six Flags, like way at Six
Flags.
You can see the smoke everywhere.
People were talking about they could see it out towards Athens.
Wow.
Like in a distance, you can actually see it. And I know I work at the Westin downtown as well. And I was calling a couple guys up there. They work on in the Sundial restaurant.
Oh, okay.
And they were taking pictures. Everybody's out there. Everybody in the hotel and the restaurant. They all gathered on that side of the room.
Know, right?
They're all taking pictures. They were tourists taking pictures of and people posted up saying, "Oh, it's Armageddon in here.
I know, right?
Here we go. Trump done it. We started. The war begins now." So. Yeah, it was crazy, man.
It's sad. I feel ashamed now. I took a small video as I was driving because I didn't know. Like after I finally figured out what it was and I read the news about it, I feel stupid now. But anyway, on up next, the Morehouse Student Success Program receives the $34 million donation from philanthropist Robert Smith. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. He did it. He did go out and pay off all these student loans for all these kids. Let's see. According to a spokesperson, Morehouse alumni who graduated in May who finished their degree requirements during summer school 2019 are eligible to receive gifts in the inaugural offering from the Morehouse College Student Success Program. Their parents and guardians are also gift eligible. All must show supporting documents to prove that loans were taken to finance a Morehouse college education process by Morehouse. This is a wonderful story, and I think we need to continue to promote it more and more, and I hope more people, more billionaires step up and pay off student loans for their alma maters.
I would have taken out every loan possible. I'd have taken that semester I'd have had 25 credits. Like it'd have been a 25, 30 credit semester. I don't care if I bomb them. Like they're gonna be all they're gonna be underwater basket weaving and advanced PE ed. But
that's man, that is a beautiful thing because I got to be honest with you. I went to school a long time ago and I'm still paying off student loans.
Oh yeah, me too.
And
mine's still deferment.
My wife, so I'm just saying.
Hey, they're gonna be in deferment until Sally may forget.
Bruh.
I'm just gonna be real about it.
Bruh.
But and I don't want to throw too much hate because I'm from Clark and it's all HBCU love, all AUC love.
Okay.
But man, that'd have been nice.
I know, right?
And a Spike. Was it Gary Coleman? There's a couple other. We got a couple other philanthropists, hey man.
Maybe if all of them get together, they pay.
Y'all even got to do a whole student loan. Just pay their room and board. Just the room and board. Tuition, okay, but
pay for them books. That's
what God, give them book money.
Them books.
Them books are ridiculous.
You talking $200 for them books?
For one.
Oh my God.
Just for one.
Exactly, for one.
You're gonna read like 9 chapters out of it, and that's it. Like it's crazy, man.
Georgia's heartbeat bill gets first court hearing on Monday, and I hope they strike it down,
I do
burn
too.
it
They
up,
really need to.
Get rid of it, whatever they got to do. The latest battle over Georgia's newly passed abortion law opens Monday when U.S. District Court Steve Jones will hear arguments from the bill's opponents. The American Civil Liberties Union and other groups are urging the court to prevent the so-called heartbeat bill from taking effect January 1st, 2020, fulfilling the campaign commitment. Governor Brian Kemp signed the bill into law earlier this year. The bill outlaws most abortions after about 6 weeks, which is when a fetal heartbeat is usually first detected. The bill, which was sponsored by Representative Ed Setzler, Republican in Ackworth, let me put it out there, would allow abortions in cases where mother's life or health is in danger or in cases of medical emergency. The bill also that even an unborn child at any stage of development in the womb would be included in state population-based counts. I don't understand that part, and I don't really get it, but it sounds shady. I'm gonna be honest.
It does. It sounds like a loophole to get it, like to deny people who don't have full state citizenship and stuff like that. That's what they like to do. Here's my thing, and this is an interesting tidbit that someone brought up. I was scrolling through social media the other day, and someone was saying, "Hey, now listen." If you want to, there's always a political argument, and a lot of times the Republicans or conservatives like to use political arguments to base their things on. So I got one. I'm gonna throw a curveball back at you, right?
Okay.
God said that we had pro-choice, correct? I mean, he said God said we have free choice, free will, correct? True. I mean, he knows everything that's going to happen.
True.
But you still allowed to choose, correct?
Yeah.
So if God can respect a woman's right to choose, yeah, I'm gonna drop a mic on that one.
Woo! I'm gonna leave it right there myself. Now, in a different type of news, and y'all please forgive me, Lord, please forgive me for this one. A man died while diving underwater to propose to his girlfriend. I'm sorry.
This is a true story.
This is a true story.
How, Sway? I want to know.
A man died while diving underwater to propose to his girlfriend at a resort off the coast of Tanzania. The couple had traveled from Louisiana and on Thursday were staying at the luxury Manta Resort, which is famous for its floating accommodations that include underwater rooms. I'm not going to say her name, but she wrote on Facebook that she was in the underwater room when her boyfriend, I'm not going to say his name, tapped on the glass with a message and a ring. This is the funny part. This was the message. It's not funny. It's not funny. I'm going to hell for this. But he said, I can't hold my breath long enough to tell you everything I love about you. But everything I love about you.
He meant it.
Oh, my God. I can't take it
That
no
is
more.
dedication.
I cannot take it no more.
That is dedication.
He said, everything I love about you, I love more every day. He said in the note, pressed against the glass, will you please be my wife? Her answer was yes. She didn't say it fast enough, unfortunately.
Now that one you're going to hell for.
I mean, come on, dude. Like, you got to see the picture, too. How it's pressed up against
I saw. Yeah,
goodness.
he went full. Oh man, he went full retard.
I love you, baby.
Like,
but I'm not diving
bad
underwater waiting on you to answer me. I'm sorry. I can't do it.
Why do people do dangerous stuff to prove how? You don't have to do that. You want to do something dangerous? Take out a loan for a house.
To me, that would have proved to me, look, he ain't that bright, so I don't want to marry you in the first place because you might mess up my future. I cannot believe
She dodged one.
Oh, my God. Well, my heart goes out to her because I know she is heartbroken. She's got sad faces with tears, emotions, emoticons and all this type of stuff. So we're praying for you. And y'all pray for me. Lord, please help my soul. But anyway, thank y'all so much for joining us right here on Influencer Radio. We will be back next week with another great episode. Next week, we're sitting down with the president of the ATL Airport Chamber, Miss Carmelita Scott. If you missed today, go to any podcast, your favorite podcast network, whether it's Google, whether it's Spotify, Apple, wherever. Type in Influencer 365, Influencer Radio. I promise you we will come up. Other than that, thank y'all so much for staying tuned with the #1 rated business show right here on the Real 1100 AM. I'm your host, Kevin C. Pride, and I am out.